What is up, guys? Today we're going to be repainting Wanda's wheels a really nice black. So let's get into it. So in the last video, I got the wheels all scratched up and taped over. I'm just gonna replace the bearings. I'm gonna bring them down to the basement and paint them black. And if I like it, I will pull off the sprocket and resand and paint this one too. So yeah, let me just find my black, grab my clear coat, and head down to the paint zone. Alright, so we got our paint set up, and this time I'm taking more precautions because I'm wearing a mask and I'm going to have the door open with the fan on. But yeah, let's get this set up and let's apply our first couple layers. Alright, let's test out the can. Perfect. There we go, so that is looking good, and as you can see, I did get some on the tires. But I mean, it is black paint, and these are black tires, and I have seen that it wears off from the rubber. But I am already loving this black wheeled look. There we go, that is it for coat one, and I'm gonna say that looks amazing. So this is flat black paint, so it's gonna dry a little darker, but I do have a clear coat, so hopefully it'll gloss it up just a little bit more. So I've let it sit for a while, and now I'm going to speed up the drying process with the heat gun. That looks dry enough for coat two. Alright, let's hit it. That is coat number two. I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to do one more coat of paint, and then I'm going to do a bunch of coats of clear coat, so hopefully I can get some good longevity out of these wheels. Coat two is dry. Time for the third and final coat of paint. And there we go. Coat three is done. And now I'm just going to dry it off. That is looking really good, so I'm going to let it dry for a little bit longer and then hit it with some clear coat. There we go, that is coat one of many, and that is looking really good. Yeah, I am so excited for these wheels to be fully black. The first layer of clear coat is all dried, and now I'm going to hit it with clear coat number two. And there we go, coat number two is on, and I don't know, it's giving it like a texture at the bottom, but hopefully this comes out fine. So yeah, now I'm going to let it sit for a while, peel off the tape, and then start on the other side. There we go, that is our black wheel, and I will say I could have done a lot better on a lot of things. But yes, we do have some black on here, but I am really liking that look, and honestly, after we ride, you won't really notice this as much. So yeah, I'm going to let it sit for just a little bit longer, flip it over, and then paint the other side. We are flipped over to the other side, and now I'm going to hit it with the first few layers of black. That is coat one. I'm going to let it dry and then hit it with coat two. paint coat number 2 is complete. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit, and then I will do one more coat and then hit it with some clear coat. While I was painting, my papa came back with a whole bunch of boxes of Hot Wheels, so I'm going through them now so I can help him find what he can sell to make some money. But these are like the most amount of Hot Wheels I've ever seen. Look at that, there's premiums, there are all sorts of Volkswagens and stuff, but this is awesome. These.
Because they were expecting it to be much worse. They were expecting him to impose them immediately rather than...
Coat number 2 is all dry, and now I'm gonna hit it with coat number 3. Final coat number 3 is all complete. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna hit it with some clear coat. That is the first layer of clear coat on, and I am loving these black wheels. So I'm gonna let this sit for a while, and then I'm going to hit it with clear coat number 2. And that is the second coat, and I did a whole lot, so I think that'll be it. I'm just going to let this dry, and then I will peel off the tape on this side and take a look at the fully done wheel. While we wait for this to dry, I'm going to go to the shed and start pulling apart the back wheel so I can get that one painted too. So the sprocket is held onto the wheel by 4 10mm bolts, so I'm going to be pulling them out, pulling off the sprocket, sanding down the wheel, and getting it ready for paint. And there's the sprocket. You can see it is a little banged up, so maybe, just maybe, when I can put it back on, I'll put it on backwards. Doesn't look as cool. Sucks though, because it was a really cool sprocket, but threw the chain so many times it tore it up. But I guess it wasn't super expensive, so if I really want to, I'll just buy another. So I got this wheel all off and cleaned up. I am looking though, this video is getting kind of lengthy, so I'm going to be sanding and painting this one in another episode. Alright, so let's get back to the other wheel. While I wait for that to dry a little more, I'm gonna try something. So I have this piece of metal here, right? And I have this full thing of like a chrome spray paint, and I want to see how it's gonna look if I paint this, because obviously I don't think it's gonna be super shiny like this, but I am looking to paint my triple trees, so I was deciding if I either want to go chrome or black. The only reason I think I go chrome is because of the Mac Bulldog, because if those weren't chrome, the Bulldog would kind of just stick out like a sore thumb, so I'm just gonna test this out and see how it looks. Alright, let's test it out. Whoa. Wow, that is like, that'd be like good as new. Well, that would look really good. You can see they're very similar, and this one's a lot more shiny. So I think when it comes time to it, I'm going to give Wanda the Landlord Special and paint right over all the dust, crap, bumps, and rust. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. I have Wanda's seat right here, and you can see it's all dirty. So what I'm going to be doing is taking some Clorox and a rag and just trying to clean it up a little bit. There we go. No more stains, and this seat is looking just as nice as it did the day I first got it. Final coat of clear coat's looking really good, so now I'm gonna pull off all the tape. Well, here we go. I got just about all the tape off, and the wheels are looking really good. Obviously, there are some imperfections, well, just like all of us, except for LeBron. But, yeah, these are going to come out really nicely, and, yeah, I'm going to wait for it to dry just a little bit longer, and then give you a full 360. here we go. This is the final wheel. You can see where there is silver, but that's going to be covered up by the suspension. But yeah, I think this is really good, and maybe I will try to get those edges. But yeah, I'm not going to be putting it on Wanda for a while because she's going to be in pieces for a bit. But yeah, that's it for today's video, and I will see you in the next.